Hey everybody, we're here at the 2007 SEMA show in Las Vegas, and I'm here in the Painless Products booth with Gary Wright. And you may have heard the name before, but mostly as a maker of wiring harnesses for street rods and older muscle car applications. But they've got a lot of neat new products here, some stuff for trucks and even for diesels, which was a big surprise for me. And we're going to talk to Gary Wright, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some of their new products. How you doing, Gary? So what do we got here?
This is our cold shot water methanol injection system. Water injection has been around since World War II on fighter aircraft. What we've done is take that basic system, upgrade it with new technology, running a microprocessor to meter the water methanol mixture. What it does in a diesel engine and on a turbocharged or supercharged gasoline engine is the water mist going in creates a cooler, denser charge. In the diesel engine, it'll raise your horsepower. It also lowers the EGTs because of the steam carrying the heat out of the engine. We've seen horsepower increases upwards of 60 horsepower on a large diesel truck, Dodge, Chevy, Ford. We use a industrial grade pump designed specifically for methanol. We run it through the system. The microprocessor gives the consumer a choice of 4 injection curves, for lack of a better term. He can control at what boost pressure the water begins to inject and at what boost pressure it goes to max flow. And if he's racing, he wants full flow, you can set it that way. You can run a linear increase in the water. You can run it up at an exponential rate, so it starts slowly, then builds as you get higher into the boost pressure. You control all of that, the increase in horsepower you want and the cooling charge you need. There's a low water, which is you can't see, but there's a low water indicator, dimming functions. We supply it with 3 nozzles, so you can vary the nozzle size to get the amount of flow you want. We also make available an additional nozzle kit, so you can stack 2 or 3 nozzles, so the consumer can tune this system to the horsepower level in his diesel truck. We also manufacture a line of performance modules that are designed to take care of a certain function or performance increase on the vehicle. We have a Striker 1, which will give you 10 power levels. It also gives you a digital reading of the boost and fuel pressure or oil pressure in the case of the Ford. You'll get anywhere from 100 to 118 horsepower increase and upwards of 200 foot-pounds of torque. We have an exhaust brake controller, so you can use the valve that blocks up the exhaust to warm the engine up faster. By programming this, we use that as a Jake brake, as an exhaust brake controller. So we convert one of the systems already in there and use it for exhaust braking. Turbo timer. Every manufacturer out there in the diesel market recommends that if you've driven the truck hard, off the freeway, pull in, set, let the truck idle for 1, 3, 4, 5 minutes to cool the turbo, allow it to spin down. Because if you shut the ignition off after you're running fast, that turbo is spinning at thousands of RPM with no lubrication. The turbo timer allows you to stop, shut off the engine, pull the keys out, close the door, set the alarm. It keeps the engine running for 1 to 5 minutes, depending on what you selected, so that turbo can cool down. It can keep the lubrication, spin down to a slower speed, then shut it down. That protects the turbo, protects the bearings from overheating and a lack of lubrication over time. This function is automatic every time you shut the vehicle off. It has a built-in safety device or anti-theft device. If someone gets in the truck and steps on the brake to shift it out of gear, it automatically kills the engine. So your car is locked, your alarm is secured, but the motor's running.
Now, are these stackable, or can they be interfaced? Or
Certainly, all of ours, they can be stacked. You can run a power module. You can run the turbo timer. We have a transmission controller, so you can adjust the shifting points. We have wastegate controllers. These can be stacked and used in conjunction with each other. Some of these are you'll turn them on once and leave them and adjust them, and you tuck the module out of sight with some Velcro up under the dash. We have a fuel economy module that is just that. It's either on or it's off. When it's on, it gives you a change in the fuel pressure to give you an increase in fuel economy. It's an on-off device. It's not something you would play with on a daily basis normally. So all of these can be stacked, and these units can be stacked along with the water methanol unit and with even some of our competitors' units. You can stack them together.
Excellent. Sounds like you offer a lot of flexibility there.
Okay. Yes, we do.